this is Amy. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to do a flat brush flower on this glass wine bottle. I have already cleaned it off. This is my bottle that I do my videos with and then just wipe it off when I'm done. I'm going to be using a few tools today. Let's see here. I have two AMAGIC flat brushes, a 12 and a 10, and then I have a clay ball maker, which is the blue handle, and a dotting stylus here. I do list all my supplies underneath. If you'd like to purchase any through the affiliate links, you feel free to do so. The paint I'm using today is all FolkArt paint, combination of enamels and multi-surface, using autumn leaves, magenta, wicker white, and lime green. Again, very simple. The intention of my channel is to provide just really quick, easy designs. You can paint on glass, wood, metal, whatever surface you want to paint on, but I do the samples on glass. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I am going to begin by using the clay ball maker. All I'm doing is sticking it down into the autumn leaves, and I'm going to come up here, put it down for the center, and I'm just going to stagger them a little bit here, doing the design just on the front of the bottle for the purpose of the video. Alright, so I've gone ahead and done that. Now I'm going to use the number 10 flat brush, and I'm just dipping one side into the magenta, one side into the wicker white, and doing a blending stroke. I am not real particular about this. You should actually blend and have 3/4 of your brush full of paint. I just load and go. As you paint and get more familiar with your style, you'll branch out and do what works best for you. Alright, so the basic gist of the leaf, or the petal that I'm painting, I should say, is, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do a blending stroke, and I'm just going to swivel it around, come back up, and swivel it back around. So you have two strokes for one petal. And then I'm going to move this dish out of the way because it's in my way. And then I'm going to turn my bottle and just keep going around. Now you can overlap as you go if you want, or you can provide a space in between each petal. Now this is considered a petal here. I'm considering that a petal, even though there's two strokes to it. So what I'm meaning here is you can come back this way, have a little bit of a space in between. You don't have to layer them on top. The strokes that you make don't actually have to be the same size. If you want them to be, that's fine. Up to you. And I'm trying to have a combination of 5 petals if possible, if there's room. And of course you can always vary that if you feel the need. Again, just pushing down and coming back. Very simple. Alright, I'm going to continue on over here to the next one. Again, you can do blending strokes if you want before you start painting. When you're doing this, if you feel like you need to make it more opaque, go over it again. You can give it some dry time, hit it with a hairdryer, heat gun, whatever you have available to you to give that dry time so you can go back over it. And that's up to you. See how simple that is? Oops, and I just stuck my finger. Simple, but Amy just stuck her finger in the other dot. So you gotta be careful. For me, that's probably the hardest part, is to get through painting a bottle without messing part of it up. See how relaxing this is? Just very relaxing. Just take your time, be creative. These make very nice gifts. If you want it just to be maybe a little flower vase of some sort, just add some rustic little dried flowers. You can do that, or if you're like me, I like to add the lights to them. Clean this up here real quick. And they make beautiful little ambiance lights, or you know, a night light, or a light for in your bathroom when you have guests over, that type of thing. Just very, very relaxing when you add the lights to them. All right, so here we keep going. Got the one more. I'm just doing, I like to work in odds, so I'm just doing the 3 and just concentrating on the front of the bottle. And then, like I said, I can go ahead. I apologize, my furnace just kicked on. Get to my furnace. Again, it's just a fun little flower. And the one thing neat about painting on something that you can move around, makes it easy to create the design, because you can move your item around to create, which is much easier than if you're creating on a wall, something stationary. There you go. All right, so the next thing you can do is go back in, stick your the clay ball maker back into the autumn leaves, and then go back in and create your center again, just to, like this one has a little bit of a spot here, and I'm going to do dots on it, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do, come back over here with the lime and the wicker white, again just sticking the sides in, blending. I like to work very quickly. I get very impatient, so I apologize if that doesn't work for you, but that's my style. Alright, leaves are going to be very simple. I'm just going to push down, pull up, and pull back. Again, very, very simple. And I'm just going to go around and fill in as I feel it needs. And you gotta figure this is a very kind of cheerful little design. You can add more, because I typically like a lot of leaves, but on this I'm just going to do maybe 3 around each flower. You want to do more, or you want to do filler flowers or filler leaves, you can add whatever you want to yours. Now once you're finished painting, allow your product to dry, air dry, for at least an hour. and then you can pop it into a cold oven. Turn the oven on to 350, and I add my preheat time to my bake time. Allow it to bake for 30 minutes plus your preheat time. Once it's finished, turn the oven off. Allow it to cool completely. Now, as far as the cool time, that's just going to vary. Just, you know, give it a couple hours maybe. The main thing is that you're not taking the product out of the hot oven quickly. Alright, so we have that. There's where we're at with it so far. Again, I could see adding more leaves to it, but I'm not going to for the purpose of the video. And then what I'm going to do is add my dotting stylus here. Just go through. Center is still wet, so if you want to give that some dry time or hit it with the heat gun, hair dryer, feel free to do so. Just randomly dotting. Nothing real difficult. Random dots. And I like to touch the center with it. Again, since it's wet, you might be pulling some of that color out into the flower. That's fine. Or you can go back over it with the white, or I'm going to add pink. To me, dots and lines and such are a great way to add some interest very easily and quickly. Yay, it turned off. All right. And you can be a little neater with it. I'm just like quickly doing this, so it's not anything earth-shattering by any means. But see, by adding a contrast color or a color that goes along with the flower, then it kind of, yeah, I'm adding white again. You can see it better. You could put it out further into the flower too if you want, like down into the petals a little bit. It was definitely easier if you let the center dry some, because you can get more of the color on the center without it mixing into the color that's wet. Yeah, but just keep going with it or stop. Up to you. Alright, so very simple. Anybody can do this design. If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. New to my channel, please subscribe, hit that notification bell. Prior to leaving, if you would hit that share button you'll find underneath the video. Share this on your social network with all your family and friends. I would greatly appreciate it. Until the next time, please stay safe and healthy and have a good one.